Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Brawl Uncut. My name is Adam Cole, coming to you live all the way from Miami, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight was a very interesting night. We are on the road to the Terror Dome live on pay-per-view this Saturday night, live from Nashville, Tennessee. Captain Ron, where are you at, sir? Did you like this show tonight? Explain it to all people. What's going on, sir?
All I gotta say is that I am damn glad I'm not even wrestling anymore after tonight. I'm just going to be happy and enjoying the time behind the table, and hopefully we can actually go through one night without the table being broken.
Exactly. Tonight was a very interesting night. We have, for the first time ever, the Cruiser X Championship was on the line tonight. War Machine going up against the American Iceman, Lance Walker. Captain Ron, what you think about this?
On paper, great match. Definitely a good, solid one. But with Iceman embracing his newfound loyalty to HKS, maybe he should have been focusing more on trying to become a bona fide champion instead of what T-shirt he was going to wear for tonight's match.
I gotta admit, this new young buck out of the HKS stable, I'll admit, this guy got something. We do have word right now on the WCC app. There will be a rematch this Saturday night. War Machine puts up his Cruiser X Championship once again against the American Iceman, Lance Walker. God damn.
And so it begins again.
Moving right along, this next match got a little brutal. A lot of people are saying, what the hell happened with Doug Barrett? He snapped and literally almost took out the Iceman once again. We've seen these two go at it before for the World Heavyweight Championship back when the company started, back when good old Barrett took on the Iceman in a tournament. This was part two of what we left off. And once again, Doug Barrett, very impressive, laid out the Iceman. But there was more to come after that. You know what I'm talking about, Ron.
Yeah, that's why I'm sitting here hoping that maybe we can get some added security coming up this Saturday night for Terror Dome. Doug Barrett literally sat here and said he wanted to make an example of Iceman. He literally wanted to just make this guy pay. And, you know, usually I wouldn't agree with Doug Barrett being the way he is, but tonight I kind of liked it. I kind of like this side of Doug Barrett for one simple reason. Do we hear Michael Willoughby screaming about one more match now? Nope.
I don't know what the Iceman has up his sleeve, because this Saturday he actually goes one-on-one with the Great Tate, where Great Tate will put on the line. Well, I don't know why, but it seems to me Great Tate wants to make a name for himself, or the former WCC World Heavyweight Champion. I'm talking about the Iceman, Michael Willoughby. Great Tate will be putting on his number one contendership for Brawl Mania on the line against the Iceman. Iceman, if you're listening... Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry, but what the fuck is the Great Tate smoking to? He said he wanted to go against the best. I didn't think he meant I'll take on the best and Brett Favre's imitation stunt double two.
Oh. I don't know, but the Iceman has some few words to say. He basically said, yeah, you know what, Great Tate, you're this and that, you're great in this and that, and blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. Started kissing his nuts, basically. But at the end, he said, I better hope you bring your A game, Great Tate. If you don't, your story will being the best becomes irrelevant. Wow. He ended up dropping the mic and saying he'll see him this Saturday night. Iceman, are you on the right streak, sir? I mean, this is a little just too much.
Well, I think Iceman needs to lay off whatever Canadian grass that he's pretty much inhaling and just focus on the fact that he should be glad that Doug Barrett pretty much took care of the Canadian side. But as far as the American Iceman goes, I told you. But Great Tate, you should just do yourself a favor. Just stay home, because what I want to do is have your ratings drop, because you sit here giving a shot at immortality to not to use his words, but poo-putt.
Exactly. Moving right along, up next we had a shot at the chamber, and I'm talking about Max Verdi going up against Triple C. So we thought it would be Triple C tonight, but unfortunately somebody decided to make a return, more of a shocking entrant. I never really thought Omega was going to be in here, but apparently Omega ended up taking this one for stepping in for Triple C. Triple C has actually called it quits out of her personal reasons. I don't know what. We'll get more into that story later on this week. Hopefully we'll get some more official word from Triple C's camp. Captain Ron, I know you and Omega are good buddies. He went up tonight against Max Verdi. This match had it all. Tell us about it.
Flat out, plain and simple. When it comes down to it, Max Verdi, Omega King, these guys have been down the road together. They fought together. They fought against each other. But to watch these two, for Omega knowing full well that he already has a big giant triple threat match coming up on Saturday night, for him to basically go to that plate to at least sit here and give Max Verdi somewhat of a little prep time, a little warm up for what could possibly happen inside that chamber. You gotta give Omega credit where credit's due. I'm pretty sure Omega didn't actually think he was gonna be able to defeat Verdi, but at least at that point, at least these two know for a fact that you can still put on one hell of a match even after it's been a very good while since both of them have actually met it up. Oh, and in regards to the champ's response about him having a soft head, well, I think Omega pretty much proved through tonight he can take some shots to the head and come back for more.
I gotta admit, I wasn't expecting Omega to come out. I was expecting one of the young bucks to come out from the back. Max Verdi ended up picking up this win to me, a little too hard, but yet a little too easy. I don't know. I mean, I know you worked out with Omega. What can you tell me about Omega? Is he ready? Because I know he has a lot on the line right now, especially in the tag team division, if you know what I mean.
Omega has definitely made one hell of a transition from being a singles guy to a tag teamer, because we've all known that ever since, the agency fallout, the darkness fallout, the Dark Alliance fallout, that Omega's been basically stayed his ass away from basically trying to get into any kind of factions whatsoever. He's actually trying to take some frenemies advice, so to speak. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, the main reason why Omega took this match was because someone actually convinced him, you got nothing better to do. You do want to fight. Why not sit here and just go after a fight since nobody else was even there? And that man who actually convinced him to do that happened to return, basically follow his own advice later on in the evening. And I'm talking about the man who could become the next WCC World Heavyweight Champion, Venom X.
Oh, wow. Very interesting on that. We'll get more into Venom X a little later. Check this out. Congratulations, by the way, to Max Verdi. He is now entering the chamber at number 5. Moving right along, we had another shot at the chamber, and I'm talking about the crazy, the chaotic, the real chaotic one around here so far lately. And I'm talking about that sick bastard himself, TM Hick, going up against the savior of all people. God damn.
I don't know exactly what Rich Banks is on right now, Adam, but sitting here putting a main event pay-per-view quality match on Throwdown of all places in South Beach, but I like it. I like it a lot. Two crazy fuckers who call themselves, and I'm sorry, Xavier will still continue to call himself the most dangerous, but I'm thinking he's starting to realize he at least may have some good company up there at that top as far as that title goes.
You know what? I call TM Hick the craziest motherfucker on the planet. I call Xavier the devil himself.
The craziest motherfucking devils on the planet. Sounds like all the makings of a pretty damn dark, twisted, fucked up, psychotic faction to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now joined by the Savior. Savior, congratulations on the win tonight. You move on to the chamber. What's next?
What's next? Well, I plan to show the same brutality I showed tonight in the Terror Dome, and I plan to keep showing that brutality throughout my time in the WCC.
I gotta admit, sir, break this match down for us real quick. You against that sick bastard, and I'm talking about TM Hick. What were you guys thinking? God damn.
Well, based on what Captain Ron said on the last Uncut, I felt he needed a little bit more of a demonstration as to what I'm exactly capable of.
Captain
Like
Ron.
I said, I've competed in death matches in Japan and in the United States, and I just wanted to bring a little bit of a taste of that to TM Hick and the WCC universe.
Captain Ron, I got to admit, I got to agree with Xavier. You did say a lot of stuff on Tuesday nights. What's this Xavier prove himself to you tonight?
Not one damn bit. Nice job of bringing in the house from New Orleans that they call the Rising Sun, a little flavor to Miami. But here in the States, we don't just sit here and just learn crazy little off-the-wall moves. We go out and kill people. And it's almost as if it felt like TM Hick was just practically just enjoying it. It's like the bastard was smiling at almost every single shot you did. I think the only thing that you proved tonight was, yes, you can hang with TM Hick, but with the way his head works, maybe he just wasn't ready to release you yet.
Wow. Xavier, you going to take that?
Oh, I don't know if you noticed, but I was enjoying that pain myself. Every time one of those thumbtacks pierced my flesh or the barbs from the barbed wire pierced my forehead, I was enjoying it. And I will continue to enjoy that pain and suffering unlike any other man that's come before me.
Oh, my God. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are wondering about this match at the last minute, ended up being a no disqualification American death match. But I got to say, Xavier, oh, dude, seriously, like, where did you come up with some of these fucking moves? You just literally almost killed a guy. But like Captain Ron said, this guy kept smiling. I mean, did you think for a quick second, did you kind of think maybe I should just turn back and walk away from this? TM Hick was also enjoying this. You got to admit that.
I may have found a kindred spirit tonight. Who knows? Someone who enjoys pain as much as me.
Wow.
And they called it the unholy union. I will give you this much, Xavier. You are a very twisted, sick fuck. And for Banks to put another twisted, sick fuck into the ring against you, knowing full well that what you've done so far, yeah, I'd say you're about close to there. But there is still at least one person that pretty much has laid claim to the fact that, well, he knows he can beat you, and he knows that he's better than you. And he's just waiting for you to, quote, stop running away and start fighting.
I don't run away from everything. I'm sorry, from anything or any man. Like I said before, none of the wrestlers in the WCC intimidate me in the slightest.
So is it safe to say that when this chamber doors close and he just so happens to be still in there, are you saying that maybe you're the man who will be able to silence the very Gulf Coast infested sewer hole of the Winged Pelican T5?
I think he better say his prayers and kiss his family goodbye, because he's not going to see them again after Terror Dome.
Speaking of Terror Dome, this Saturday night, live on pay-per-view. For more information, go to WCCBrawl.com. Xavier, I got to ask you, you're going to go into this chamber alongside with people as Gator, T5, Sinister, Snake. And ladies and gentlemen, we just got word that Iana will not be participating in the chamber this Saturday night. But it leaves a big question. Is there an open slot, or is there an empty slot left? But my question to you, Xavier, is this. You go up against probably 5 of the toughest son of a bitches in this company. I got to say, what do you have up your sleeve against these people?
Wait and see.
God damn. Like I said before, and I'll say it again. For more information, go to WCCBrawl.com. This shit will be live on pay-per-view. Captain Ron, you got 5 of the sickest bastards, 6 of the sickest bastards in all of the company. What are you telling me? What are you going to tell me about this? I mean, seriously, like, who's going to win this?
I honestly can't tell what it is. I kind of am very curious on how they're going to fill that open slot. Maybe it's this. Maybe this open slot will be the wild card, and then maybe, just maybe, they'll stick someone in there that rightfully deserves to be there. I mean, all due respect to Ziana, I do hate the fact of what had happened, but I do hope she gets better. I do wish her the best on it. But the bottom line is that this is that moment that everybody's waiting for. That step-up time. It's time for everyone to start showing exactly what they're made of. And I think tonight may have just gotten a little bit of a taste of things to come for the Chamber.
I got to agree with you on that one, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of everybody of WCC Brawl, we'd like to wish y'all, speedy recovery. We hope everything turns out okay. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, Iana was injured this past Tuesday, leaving her hotel room. Unfortunately, we don't know exactly what happened, but we do know that she was in a terrible accident. That's all we could say from now, because we're trying to keep this private, respect for her and her family. But, Iana, please be safe out there. And, we'll be waiting for you when you come back. Captain Rum, before I get teary-eyed on this one, let's move on real quick. Tonight, for the WCC Mayhem Championship, you had Tommy Tombstone going up against Sinister Snake. What can you tell me about this match?
The only thing I can tell you about this is, damn, this thing was long overdue. After all the hype up of all the shit that pretty much has been going back and forth between the Stone and the Snake, for them to actually do what they did tonight, quite impressive, without question. But in the end, not to sound cliche, there could be only one.
There could be only one, exactly. Tommy Tombstone ended up picking up the win on this one. I'll be honest with you. I think I could honestly say Tommy Tombstone was just too much for Sinister Snake.
I wouldn't entirely say that completely. I think that maybe Snake is just figuring in his head, yeah, he could have easily have sat here and done what he's done to many people of the past, including myself. But this new turn, maybe Snake's thinking about the bigger picture. Maybe does he want to be a second-rated champion, or does he want to be the world champion? I mean, if you're not here to become world champion, you might as well just pack your bags and get the hell out of here.
Right. I got to admit with that, by the way, congratulations to Tommy Tombstone picking up the win. But I got to really ask you, does this really hurt Sinister Snake moving on into the Chamber?
Nobody ever wants to go into a major match with a loss.
Right.
Everybody's pretty much proven that. But for this sake, we've all seen this in the past. Anything can happen inside any kind of confine on any given day. Maybe this is just that motivation that maybe Snake needs to turn it around, embrace this new league to a whole. Because obviously he'll have the fans behind him, and that may actually work out to his advantage. Question is he going to be able to actually finally get his hands, on a guy that he's pretty much just had a Twitter war with over the last few weeks, and at least sit here and notch up a victory, and a well-deserved one at that, against some very game opponents. Right.
I gotta admit, this is more. For more information, just stick to the Brawl app. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. This went back and forth, and I will admit, I've never fucking been so pleased about this in my life. Unfortunately, Tommy Tombstone didn't pick up the win that quickly, but we'll see what's up with Sinister Snake this Saturday night. Moving right along, we had a shot for the International Championship. Now, this one got really hectic, if you know what I mean, Captain Ron.
Yeah, well, it couldn't have happened to a nicer dick.
Now, you know what? For the first time ever, I got to agree with you. This kid had the nerve to attack these guys, all three of them, and expect nothing to happen right back. He expected for, the 187 to say, hey, it's okay, go ahead, hit us. We don't care. We won't see you. This little boy has the nerve to actually step up and say, hey, I'm going to do WC's dirty work for the first time ever. I'll admit, I'm a little proud of this guy, but it's the 187 we're talking about.
What is the old phrase there, Adam? Keep your words soft and sweet, because you may have to eat them later. I think that the infamous international champion definitely got me dessert. I mean, after the attack on Paul Martin just a few days ago, actually, for the record, I may not like Paul. In fact, I downright hate that little parrot, but it is at least good to see him actually out of the hospital and at least recuperating at home. Definitely was good for that one. But at the same time, when I'm thinking about it, this is 187. They obviously got that moniker for a reason, and what they did tonight was prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that when they're all on the same page, look out.
I gotta admit, they announced on Twitter all three of them will be here tonight, and sure enough, they did. We go now live down to Miami. Chaotic Trickster, first of all, welcome to the show. Second of all, what were you thinking?
The same thing that 187 thinks every single time they attack everybody else. You know what? I'm not surprised they attacked me. Elle did the same shit on Tuesday. But if you think I'm just going to sit back and be the old trickster and just let myself get attacked all the fucking time, you're crazy. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Just sit back and keep letting shit happen? Because then I guarantee you, y'all would have bitched at me for that too, wouldn't you? I'm not doing this for WCC. I did this for me. Because I'm sick and tired. I've said this for the last number of fucking months. I am tired of the bullshit, and talking shit doesn't do anything. Nothing was done, so I decided to take matters in my own hands. And you know what? Red? Fine. He attacked me, big whoop. I'm going to be there Saturday, and I'm going to make sure that he realizes that ladder match that he decided to make was the biggest mistake of his fucking life.
Wow.
No. I am so tired. I finally decided to step up. Everybody's been like, man, you just let yourself get attacked all the time. You don't have any aggression. The time I show some aggression, everybody loses their fucking minds.
Oh, wow.
Something has to give you.
I'm not saying that everybody's losing their minds. It's just kind of at that point where it almost feels like you think you're all of a sudden Tony Montana, that you're untouchable. I mean, in all fairness,
Captain, did you not see what happened to me Tuesday? Obviously, I'm not untouchable. Was that not proof enough for you? I'm not saying I'm untouchable, but nothing that they do is going to keep me down.
Are you actually in a hospital in Miami?
I've had worse. I've had far worse than what they did to me. But it's everything that they've done to me over the last several months. I am sick and tired of being I'm sick and tired of being a sacrificial lamb. This lamb got his teeth, and this lamb is a wolf in sheep's clothing. I am so fucking sick of it.
Speaking of sheep, you and the Canadian Iceman had a little Twitter war this week. What's up with that? I thought you guys were good buddies.
I rarely, I'm going to say it one more time, rarely ever agree with T5 and some of the others. But please stop begging for one more match. When did you turn into Christian?
Wow.
Like, shit. Stop begging for one more match and do what you always pride yourself on doing. Earn it. You have a perfect chance against Tate. So stop talking. Please. Please.
I gotta ask, what really ticked you off about this? I'm not trying to push your buttons or anything, but what really got you?
When aren't you trying to push buttons, Cole? When aren't you trying to push buttons? Bullshit.
All right. Since you're sitting here saying you want somebody to push your buttons, then how's this then? 187 returned the favor for all the things that you pretty much have been doing to them week in and week out, from the limos to the sneak attacks to the the pretty much the surprises at hotels. So what are you going to be able to feel if Red actually does the unthinkable and out-tricks the trickster?
I welcome him to fucking try. And for everything that I did to them, they did the same shit to me for month after month after month after month. It's not so good when the shoe's on the other foot, is it?
Oh, wow.
Is it?
Oh, wait a minute.
You know what? This bitch is coming in. Come on.
Is it a little early for Halloween? Who the hell? Halloween. Gentlemen, we're now being joined by 187.
Big Red, you come alone tonight, sir. How's it going?
Cole, it's going fucking fantastic.
I know the champ is standing by later on tonight. We do have a special guest interview with him later on tonight. Big Red, I got to ask you, congratulations on this. I don't know if I should call it a win or a fluke or I don't even know, a beatdown, a murder. I mean, you did say call 911.
Yeah, and I did call 911.
I gotta admit, what is this leading to? I mean, what's the real beef between you and the Trickster now?
What the fuck do you think it is? Some of the dumbest ass questions I've ever heard in my life.
What's the real beef? That he's a stupid, dirty ass little boy American holding an international title that he doesn't fucking deserve.
Oh wow.
Oh, I don't deserve? Why don't you come and prove that to my fucking face Saturday when I crush you underneath 15 tons of steel, when I continue to pour ladder upon ladder upon ladder and ram it into your face until your face will take decades, will take an eternity to bring back.
Now, for those of you that don't know what the Trickster is talking about, it was announced today on WCCBrawl.com that the fact that this match will now be lead into a ladder match this Saturday, live on pay-per-view at the Terror Dome. Gentlemen.
Okay, let me put it to you like you, Trickster. Let me put it to you like this. Look at who I've beaten before in a ladder match for the Mayhem title, Venom.
Against the Venom that wasn't even 100% and you still needed multiple guys to help you. Yeah,
and who
real
is
impressive.
just as crazy as I am. I've beaten him countless times before, and you're nowhere near his caliber. So what makes you think you can handle me, little boy?
It's not the size of the dog in the fight.
What makes you think you can tame the untamable wildebeest?
What makes you think you can keep down the in-ring Reaper? It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the fucking dog.
So why is it this
well, that fight is... Well, evidently that fight is very little, as we showed tonight.
Wow. I gotta admit that, Trickster, it did seem like that.
Honestly, I'm not surprised you attacked me. I expected this. Am I saying I'm untouchable? No. But it's the same shit that you kept doing, not just to me, but to other people month after month after month after month, thinking that nothing was going to happen to you. Nothing. It's not so good when the shoe's on the other fucking foot, now is it?
Wow.
No, it isn't. It's not so good when the shoe's on the other foot. When someone that you've cared about, when someone in your clique has had to be put with the EM fucking T's. But no, it's all okay when you guys do it, but the minute somebody does it to you, y'all act like it's DEFCON 5. What a surprise. Everybody had no surprise, lack thereof. So, Red, let me tell you this. You know what? You want a ladder match? Fine. And you know what, Red? I'll even give you this. You win, I'll give you your props. But don't think it's going to be an easy win. I'm not coming in there to give you a fight. I'm not coming in there to try to survive. I'm coming in there to take your ass down. Piece by piece by piece. And that the wildebeest finally gets put down.
Speaking of being put down, Big Red, explain what happened backstage. Apparently, the Chaotic One decided to attack you with a chair before the match even started.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to admit, he actually, for the first time, got one up on me. But in the end, it was him that was laying down in the ring.
Chaotic One.
Hey, I felt this before. I felt worse. Much worse. So you know what, Red? Bring everything you have.
Trust me when I say Saturday, it's going to be even worse than what you ever imagined.
Well, Red, I welcome you to bring everything you have because I will. I will not ever say this to you again, but for the first time I will say this to you. This Sunday, we'll find out who the true champion is, and may the better man win, whether it's me or whether it's you. But know this, one of us or neither of us will be walking out under their own power.
Oh, wow.
It will be a ladder match the likes of which no one's ever seen. Because as I've always said, the trickster always has an ace up his sleeve. So, Red, bring everything you have, because even then it may not be enough. Everything you have done to me so far, you're going to have to do that times 10 in this ladder match. So be prepared.
Really?
Trust me, son, you ain't seen shit yet. You better ask Vince.
And neither have you, for that matter.
I can't wait, Captain Ron. I can't wait. This Saturday night, both of these gentlemen go live on pay-per-view in a ladder match. What do you think about that?
Honestly, I think if tonight was any indication, the pit bull mentality of the chaotic trickster may easily turn into the chihuahua pissing on a carpet.
Oh, wow.
If he basically doesn't watch himself. Let's just be as honest as possible. We all know how Twisted Red is. We all remember Red's wars with Venom, and these two actually respected each other. The fact that Red and Trickster do not respect each other, oh, God, I'm going to have to light multiple candles before Terror Dome on Saturday night.
Once again, a reminder, Terror Dome goes live and direct 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, only on pay-per-view. Moving right along, this next match got very interesting, and I'm talking about the main event. Captain Ron, whoa, I guess we could say you shouldn't be really crossing Jasmine Banks when she's backstage, if you know what I mean.
Oh, hell, I think it's a little more intense than that. I'm really curious on what the hell they were thinking of me. I mean, Adam, you were out there with me when this bombshell was dropped. Was there a little bit of a animosity there that somebody figured that maybe there was a bigger, badder alpha female coming up on us on the roster? Because I don't think I've ever seen anybody get actually pulled out of a main event world championship match the way that Lady X was pretty much removed from this one and not even given a legitimate shot to actually get it done in the ring. She's getting pulled out of the ring by order of someone who pretty much wasn't even slated to even be there.
Right. I got to say, Jasmine Banks, it seems to me she's now picking up the pace where her mother left off. No pun intended, if you know what I mean. Wow, so this triple match started off pretty intense. Jasmine Banks ended up kicking good old Lady X out of the ring, and T5 ended up laughing about this. But I got to say, Lady X, welcome to the show. What's the deal? Did you cross Jasmine Banks? Why were you exactly pulled off? I mean,
You know what, Adam Cole, I honestly don't know why I got pulled out of this ring. I never crossed Jasmine Banks. Let's face it, Jasmine's obviously jealous because she has obviously saw my matches and has saw me and my performance and had seen how I have earned my title shot, and she just couldn't face the fact that she didn't, in her mind, I guess, think that I deserved this title shot. So she came out there and removed me from this match. So I took matter in my own hands, bitch slapped her ass, and put her in the exclamation and left her laying. She deserved it.
Just like myself and everybody in the WCC universe, we are very confused about this one because we did see one clip. Now, this is exclusive. I know you didn't see this. I just saw this before the show went on air. There was a clip, and it had Omega shaking hands with Jasmine Banks. Are the rumors true? Is Omega holding you back from this?
You know...
Oh, come on now! Don't blow smoke. Let's just be as realistic as possible. Let's look at it from the nitty gritty of it. You had not one but two shots at the WCC World Heavyweight Champion, and Omega has had none. And the fact that pretty much he's literally had to sit here and sit back and play the role of cheerleader while you literally are going toe to toe but the world heavyweight champion, there's got to be like a little bit of animosity there, especially when he's been trying to get you to just focus on the tag titles and less on the world title picture. That sounds beyond suspect. So quit trying to blow smoke up everybody's ass and just say it, damn it. Omega is holding you back.
I mean, Lady X, I got to ask you, I mean, you know, Captain Ron is right. It seems like he is. Do you think he is?
In all fairness, I do kind of feel like he is holding me back.
I mean, what does this mean now for the tag team championships? I mean, you're a lot of people are saying you're on a lucky streak right now. Well, now a lot of people are asking, what's next? I mean, are you guys willing to work as a unit this weekend? I mean, it's really mind-boggling. I mean, I'm really confused about this.
You know, we have a huge match on Saturday at Terradome for the tag team titles. And, you know, Cole, I'm just like shaking my head on this because I feel so held back. And now that he went and shook Banks' hand on this, like, oh my God, Cole, like, what am I supposed to think now?
I don't know.
I feel just like tore apart over this.
Oh, wait a minute. We're being told we're now joined by T5. T5, are you on the line, sir?
I'm here, Cole.
I got to ask you, man. Hey, tonight, the champ made you tap out for the first time ever. And I got to admit, besides that, I mean, the real question is, what are these shenanigans of the 187 Omega? What's the deal? The Banks family, you got to throw your 2 cents in there.
What happens with Omega Fail and Mr. X really isn't any of my concern. But if you have to ask, the dude seems pretty jealous. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Omega Fail and me have had long, drawn-out history since he's been here. And the dude hasn't done jack. And all of a sudden, his tag team partner comes up and has done more than he has in his whole freaking career. Wow. Yeah, he's holding you back.
Go ahead. Now,
Ron.
T5, I mean, I know you and I have never really seen eye to eye here. I mean, I was actually at the bitterness. I was kind of pulling for you to be able to pull this off. I mean, as much as everybody wants to be able to be a little bit concerned about the tandem of Braided X and everything else, I am kind of curious. I mean, what the hell happened tonight? I mean, it was pretty much the match you wanted, one-on-one against the champion, and he makes you tap out, which literally drops the draws with everybody in Miami. And, I mean, what the hell happened tonight?
If I had that answer, I would have won the fucking Powerball this weekend, dude.
I
literally don't have the answer.
I gotta ask you, T5. Hey, a lot of people were even questioning you as well for this weekend. Congratulations on the win this past Tuesday. You are now inside the Terradome. You heard what Xavier had to say, whether it be you, Hater, Gator, or any other or anybody else. Basically, he's gonna make you guys pay.
Xavier. Yeah, the other new guy. Yeah, this guy's been running his mouth same as everybody else. What can I say? They're gonna lock me in a huge terror dome with 5 other Jabronskis facing each other for another shot at the title. That's exactly what you want to do. Put a caged beast in a huge terror dome with 5 other, wait for it, poo putts. Yeah. He's going to find out It's a cold and lonely world out there. It's time to back up. Everything he's been saying, put up or shut up.
Now T5.
Yeah.
Now I know I got removed from this match by the Banks tonight, but honestly, do you really think you have the right to run your mouth? Because the champ did make you tap out tonight, and you were saying, I want one more match, and the champ did make you tap out. Tap out. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm just saying, little lady, didn't he beat you too? I'm just saying. And don't you want to try the title?
Yeah, but that was only one match. I'm not going to sit here and beg for a second match. I'm going to earn my second match.
Well, guess what? I am being put in. I beat Tate to get a shot into the Terror Dome. Now I have to beat 5 other guys in the Terror Dome to get another shot. Isn't that earning it? Hello?
Well, T5, now that you said that, how do you think you're going to fare with...
Let her answer. Isn't that earning it?
Whoa.
Crickets? Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, but do you realize who you have to go up against?
And if I can't do it, then guess what? More power to whoever wins then. But if I do...
Wow. I mean, this Terror Dome is getting really confusing because there's one spot open. I mean, it could go for anybody. I mean, there's even rumors talking about this person, that person, this other person. I mean, for all you people out there, be sure to stick around to WCCBrawl.com for more information on... Oh, God.
Adam, where you going? Adam, get back in here.
Tijuana sound like shit. Sound like shit. Sound like shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the champ is here. I'm sorry, I was actually hoping you would actually say it. I was hoping you'd actually be able to sit here and say what you pretty much been preaching about for so long. And what, you want me to say and still, or you want to do it?
Oh, let's see what you got, Ramon.
Nah, I think I'm aces, but you go ahead, knock yourself out.
Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, con ustedes el campeón de campeones. And still, WCC World Heavyweight Champion for over 98 days. And EL.CIBERNETICO.
Well, all right then. Champ, congrats on defending your title. Not only defending, but making the New Orleans Nightmare tap out. Something I don't think in all the time I've been with WCC Brawl I've ever seen him do. Never thought I'd ever see him ever do in his entire career. How did you pull this off?
How did I pull this off? Let me see. Let me tell you guys. The same thing I've been fucking telling you guys over and over and over and over again. Every fucking single night I come onto this fucking shitty-ass show because the ratings are through the roof because of me. But then, hey, guess what? I'm going to tell you something that I haven't told you before, but I'll say it again anyway. Fuck it. Might as well just say it, right? Check this out. I'm actually a little disappointed tonight. This is where you ask... Exactly. This is where you ask why. I'll tell you why. I'm very disappointed because I'm actually hurt. I'm actually hurt right now. Hey, Miss Lady X. I'm fucking sad right now because they pulled you out of the fucking triple threat match. Even though I wanted to beat you 1, 2, 3. And it didn't happen. And then I had to fucking look at this fat T5 motherfucker and pin him and make him tap 1, 2, 3. And it didn't happen. Or did it? Oh, wait, it did. It did, huh? Oh, yeah. I'm supposed to be crying. I'm sorry.
Why in the hell are you crying?
It's
really?
because I wanted to defend my championship battle over these two idiots like it was nothing. Hey.
Okay, wait.
Now, hey, it's only a business. It's not my fault your little boyfriend wants to hold you back. It's not my fault that T5 can't fucking wrestle. It's not my fault that the Hollywood Kill Squad feels they could beat me. It's not my fault that the Banks family wants to make this show the #1 show of all fucking time. It's not my fault that the 187 is taking over.
Wait. You're supposed to be tight with the Banks. How do we know you didn't have a hand in this little Jasmine pulling Lady X out of this man? And how do we know you weren't the one who actually executed this move and not Lady X's partner?
I'll tell you what, and it's really simple. Hey, we saw the clip. Everybody saw the clip, Lady X. If I was you, I'd question the little boy toy over there. Ask him. Why don't you just ask him, hey, did you pull me out of this match? Was it your fault? I mean, it's a little bit fucked up that the fact that Lady X, now this is the only positive thing I'll say about Lady X. Isn't it fucked up that Lady X, she ended up winning the Eddie Guerrero trophy. She almost eliminated 6 people at the Ball. She almost became World Heavyweight Champion at one point. Let's be honest about that. Okay, I'll be real about it. I'll say that. And out of nowhere, you get another shot, knowing that there is a possibility that Lady X could become the first ever female World Heavyweight Champion. But who ends up stopping you at the end? I don't know, Lady X. I don't know. Sounds fishy to me.
Lady X, your response?
I have to agree with you, Adam Cole. I mean...
Oh, Adam's hiding. I don't know. Apparently, he, heard the champ's music and apparently went to the banyo. I don't know what the fuck's going on. What the hell do you do to him?
Where is Adam Cole?
He's in the banyo.
Well, champ.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you. I'll have to go back and look at that clip, and at this point in time, I agree with you. I do feel like Mr. Omega himself is holding me back.
I mean,
I'll take that up with him.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you're really willing to let that champ go, hey, you could always just kick it with me and Big Red anytime you want. I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying.
Okay, you guys were all sitting here going on the clip, but, champ, you still have to ask the question. How do we know what your relationship with the Banks family and how much, the Banks have been well invested in your staying as World Heavyweight Champion for, let's just say it, 98 days? How do we know you didn't have a power play in this to remove Lady X from the main event?
How do we know? Because I will give you my word, I did not need any help. Just ask T5 when he was screaming and tapping out.
T5?
Sounds like he's still screaming.
Oh, champ, you're so funny. But I know something you don't know.
Are you going to share with the rest of the class there, T5, or are you just going to save that for Saturday?
I'm going to save that for Saturday.
Oh, boy.
Don't you guys love surprises? Don't you guys love surprises, though? It's like Christmas. It's like Christmas all over again. I'm going to save that for Saturday, and you're going to sit and watch.
Hey, I don't have to worry. Let me just say, I got the night off on a pay-per-view. Who does that? Me. You see? Because here's the deal. Apparently, I was supposed to either fight either one of you guys. Apparently, both of you lost. My thing is this. There is nobody back there And I don't really give a fuck who it is. There's no one back there who could beat me, the most confident champion here in all of WCC. Let's start off with the whole damn list. Michael Willoughby, the first ever WCC World Heavyweight Champion, I beat his ass. Doug Barrett, the former World Heavyweight Champion, I beat his ass. Hater Gator, former World Heavyweight Champion, I beat his ass. Brandon Dooling, a.k.a. the Chaotic Trickster, I beat his ass. 20 seconds, by the way. But no one's counting, though. But
Of course.
But the main question is, who's next? I really don't care. If anybody really has the balls to step up, except for you two idiots, if anybody has the balls to step up, I'm more than willing to fight any of you for the World Heavyweight Championship this Saturday night.
Champ?
Yes.
What?
Champ?
Yes.
Okay. I got personally removed from that match. So technically, you did not beat me tonight. So you might want to watch your words there, champ.
You see, in this business,
he beat you already.
In this business,
he has beaten you twice, T5, so shut up, poo-putt.
In this business,
Wow. He beat you once already, poo-putt.
In this business, you either win or you lose. And if you lose, kick rocks. Next.
Wait, champ. So basically, if I'm understanding you correctly, you're issuing an open challenge to anybody who has not faced you in your reign this Saturday night at the Terror Dome.
Basically, yes, open challenge. But you know what? Here's the deal. See, I just got a text message from Paul. And T5, you think this is very impressive? Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, I got some bad news. And it ain't really bad news for me, because it's really bad news for you three idiots, and I'm talking about you, Hollywood Queer Squad. So, it seems to me Venom X been crying to the Banks family. Not only that, he ended up stealing their car. Not only that, Big Ticket is whining and bitching how he's being held back by the company. The Banks family wanted me to choose one of them to face me this Saturday night. Check this out. All you fucking idiots in the back want to say that I'm a paper champion. No, I'm going to make this real. Hollywood Queer Squad, I don't like you. You don't like me. We've been through this road before. Hey, I'm the World Heavyweight Champ, something you three idiots couldn't do. T5, unfortunately, you're already in this. So, for the rest of the Hollywood Kill Squad, Fatal 4-Way. Gumbo, X, Ticket, and whoever, Walker, Slocker, Chalker, Clocker, whatever your fucking name is. Hollywood Kill Squad, all four of you. The winner goes into the chamber. Have fun, T5! Have fun!
Oh, Lord, no.
Have fun, T5!
Guess we now officially know who's the final slot going to be filled by. It's definitely going to be filled by a member of the Kill Squad. T5, does this change your game plan going forward that one of your brothers could quite possibly be facing you as the final two?
It does pose a bit of a problem. Not a big problem. If it comes down to me and one of my boys, we will fight it out. It's just the other forecast has got to worry.
See, but Captain Ryan, you should have asked him the real question. Who in the hell in the Hollywood Kill Squad has the real boss to step up against me? None of them.
Well, you haven't faced
Are you sure about that, champ?
So how do you know how do you know, champ? Ain't like you face none of them.
Gumbo Ticket, I never faced them. Venom X, who? Brawler of the Year, who cares? Big deal. You?
Last I checked, you ran from them Didn't you?
No. See, it
As a
ain't
matter
running.
of fact,
It
you're
ain't
still running
running.
from them.
It ain't running when you're playing mind games with that idiot. I'm just saying.
Mind games? Yeah, right. Whatever helps you sleep at night. La 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 bomba.
I have to
Whatever
agree
helps
with
you
the
sleep
champ
at night.
on Big Ticket because I whooped Big Ticket's ass.
You whooped his ass? Really? Whooped?
Yes, I
Whooped?
did.
A roll-up pin? Whooped? Really? Whooped?
I did.
Whooped? Yeah, I don't think that's
T5, with all respect, wasn't you the one that sat there and said it doesn't matter if it's an inch or a mile, a win is a win?
Yeah,
And I whooped his ass.
There's a difference between whooped and roll up.
Oh, wow.
Big difference.
What in the hell is going on now? I really think I should have got strong tonight.
Welcome to the show, Jefe.
What's going on? I hear everything is going on. Seems like everybody's ready for this Saturday.
I know I am, but I'm not going to be there, though, so it's okay.
Now, Mr. Banks.
Oh, it's okay, champ. You got the night off. So.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Banks, I do have one good question, though. You did say just a few days ago when you were on the phone that that you were guaranteeing a new champion would be crowned this Saturday night. And so far, I believe I see any title matches on this card except for the international title. Was there somebody else in particular that you were thinking of?
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Okay, you want to dodge now. Okay, how about not dodging this one? There's been some controversy going on in regards to the main event, tonight's Throwdown, obviously. What the hell happened?
You should be asking Omega what happened. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you should be asking that guy because I have no idea.
This was your daughter who came out.
Well, yeah, my daughter is a grown-ass woman. She does whatever she does.
So you're saying you had no idea that Jasmine Banks was going to come out and remove somebody that she felt was a threat to her spot as the alpha bitch of this company?
No, I did not. I was busy in the back with my wife.
Wow, so you don't hear everything.
Apparently,
well,
you don't hear what we hear.
In case y'all didn't get the memo, my daughter is part owner of the company too. So, I mean,
you said you hear everything, though. Apparently, you don't hear everything.
Apparently you did. Apparently, you didn't hear me when I said I was busy with my wife. Here's the word. I was busy.
Hear everything. Which is it?
I mean, basically what it comes down to it there, Mr. Banks, it's almost like you're skating past the obvious that the Banks family practically screwed Lady X out of a title, out of a shot at the world champion, and then they want to point the finger at somebody who pretty much wasn't even in the building at the time.
I mean, I seen the video footage. I mean, that says enough for me.
Oh, yes, the video footage. Then we have the same problem with video footage.
If a picture is worth 1,000 words, then a video must be worth 1,000,000.
Exactly.
Well, there's a lot more. There's a lot of videos that we could say the same thing about in regards to you there, Mr. Banks.
I mean, okay, we see Omega shaking hands with my daughter, and all of a sudden my daughter comes out of nowhere and pulls her out of the match. I mean, put two and two together, and you get your answer.
So when a part owner in a company requests the presence of one of your superstars, a part of your roster, and then apparently the camera wants to follow them in the back, doesn't get any audio on it whatsoever, just gets the perfect timing to see Omega and Jasmine Banks shaking hands. And apparently that's okay. But at the same time, Mr. Banks is busy with his wife, and literally everything that's happened has fallen on deaf ears. So when do we get to talk to Jasmine and find out for sure what happened?
Well, whenever she decides she wants to show up. Like I said, she's a grown woman. If she wants to show up, she'll show up. If she doesn't, oh, well, then
Mr. Banks, actually, there is something serious I want to talk about. Do you have any further information on the departure of one of the rookies, Triple C?
I know everything, but he doesn't want it, out there. It's a disclosure thing, and he's asked not for it to be public knowledge. Just know that it was personal reasons why he left, and we gave him a severance package, and we sent him on his way.
And now we come to Saturday night with many of your superstars right here and right now. And obviously Ziana's departure causes a big flurry, which involves HKS competing for the final spot in the chamber. What happens on Saturday if a member of HKS does the unthinkable and survives the chamber?
Wait a minute.
When does this title shot apparently happen after that, since the champ apparently has the night off?
The title shot will happen at the Rampage right after.
Come on, dude! Fuck.
What are you mad for? You already got the night off. Happy.
Hey, we all know how brutal this type of match is, and at least you'll get a couple of days to recuperate.
That's some fucking bullshit.
And the situation between Lady X and Jasmine Banks, what's your thoughts on what happens next?
Yeah, about that, Miss Lady X, I think me and Rebecca are going to have a conversation with you.
Yeah, because she did smack the shit out your daughter.
Not only did she slap her, but, just putting your hands on my daughter, period, that's, yeah.
Well, isn't your daughter a wrestler? Isn't she used to taking bumps? She did date big ticket.
Well, the thing is, she didn't come out there as a wrestler. She came out there as an owner, part owner. She wasn't even in ring gear.
Okay, Mr. Banks, in all due respect, the reason I did that is because it was like my time to shine for the title. And I was going in for a title shot. Shut up, T5. It's my turn. Shut the fuck up. So when she came out there trying to say that she was like top alpha, it was my time to shine. So of course I was going to slap the shit out of her and put her in my finishing move.
That totally justifies it, of course.
Well, T5, haven't you done something like that before? Hint?
Yeah, but you had it coming.
Okay, yes, I can understand that one, but in all fairness, I never really screwed you out of a title shot, but Jasmine technically did. Part owner, wrestler, referee, cheerleader or not, bottom line is Jasmine's got some explaining to do of her own. She pretty much has to come out and actually say what the hell happened in that conversation, if indeed it was that conversation.
Mr. Banks, I flat out got
Omega pretty much has to
out of my title shot.
Omega's got to come out and pretty much open up as well. They both do. They both got to come out and sit here and let this cat out of the bag and tell us exactly what the hell happened. Because one way or the other, it comes down to it. When it comes down to it there, Mr. Banks, your daughter and your top female wrestler are now officially in the spotlight now.
Look, enough talking. This is some bullshit. Banks, we got to talk later. We really got to talk later. But enough of these fucking idiots.
When do you want to see me, Mr. Banks?
Look. Check this out. All 5 of you, whoever's left, Savior, I know you're in here. Fucking T5, you in here as well. Everybody else in the back, I know you're listening. I don't give a fuck which one of you idiots comes out on top. If it's this Tuesday that I have to beat you again, I will do it again. Because all you fucking Americans are worthless. And as for you, Trickster, Trickster, get ready, because my brother Red will become the new international champion. And what are you people going to do cuando la 187?
Oh, by the way, champ, I was meaning to ask, how'd the sunroof of your car taste? As they say it best, crafty Mexicans in your glass candy.
How did it feel getting jumped all week long?
About as well as putting your boy Paul in the hospital, putting you through the sunroof, and attacking Red before our match. So, honestly, yeah, I felt worse. I felt much worse. Much worse. Pluto, please.
Pluto, really? Ready? Pluto.
Wow, now everybody's sitting here stealing T5's infamous tagline. Shit, man, you got a loss of gimmick infringement there, T5.
Stole what? Mitch or please? Please? Oh, yeah, he really trademarked please.
Yeah, my damn T-shirt, dude. Come on, man. It's on the T-shirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're hearing it here first. Bombshells into bombshells. Anybody else got anything to say? Now's the time to dish it out.
Don't go too far.
I just got something to say, Al.
Oh, look
anyway,
who it is.
Mr.
It's the Rookie of the Year. What's going on?
Well, I just wanted to point something out to you. You said beat people again. You've never faced me in the ring, so I'd be happy to deliver you an ass beating like you've never received.
Oh, man. Hey, kid, you know what? When I brought you up from that other little shitty company, it's all right, dude.
Hold on there, kid. You got to prove yourself first. You just calm
I'm
down.
not asking for a title shot. Don't get me wrong. I just want to prove to L that I can whoop his ass better than any man in this company, or woman for that matter.
Well, you got to prove something to me before you can step in the ring with my champ.
Wow, really?
Hey,
We'll stay in the ring while he leaves.
I got to ask you. Don't forget, who helped you sign that multi-million-dollar contract? I'm just saying, brother. I'm just saying.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Keep believing that, L. Keep believing that.
Ladies and gentlemen, obviously, Mr. Banks just wants to continue ducking and dodging questions and protecting this champ. So somebody please get Adam Cole out of the bathroom and get his ass back over here so we can get this shit show over with.
Agreed.
Adam.
Oh, yeah, by the way, Trickster, good luck.
I'll believe that when the Cubs win the World Series. Oh, yeah, that'll never happen.
Yeah. How's that $1 million franchise of yours doing there, Mr. Banks? Adam, get back over here. Get over here.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm freaking scared. I'll see you guys this Saturday.